If you've clicked on this video, it's probably because you're either thinking about starting an AI agency or you've already started an AI automation agency, and you're not alone. It makes sense. A lot of people are doing it. AI is this crazy disruptive technology. It's fast moving. People are building crazy automations, right? And they're selling them for a lot of money. And so it makes sense. There's ideas flying around that you can go into a business, you can automate the workflows, and it'll make you rich. And if you're watching this video, chances are you've already started. You've probably built end-to-end automations already. You've dabbled with make.com. And you've got these automations and they're running well and they work and they're clean and they operate and it's all good, right? Okay. And it's like, now you're looking around, it's like, now what, right? Do people just appear out of thin air and now they buy your end-to-end workflow and everything's all good? No, right? Every agency comes with the client building phase. So what do? You've got no clients, you've got no money. Your only option is to start cold calling people. And that's the reality of building an agency, regardless of whether it's AI or marketing or whatever it may be. The agency model relies on sales and it relies on cold messaging and cold outreach. You've got to send DMs and follow-ups and hope somebody wants to buy this thing that you've built. And even if you do have a client, say you did get a client, it's amazing, right? It's the first client always feels the best. You sold your first automation, but now they want you to do all these custom configurations to it. They want you to integrate a different calendar and they want you to integrate a different database and all these different things that you're gonna end up spending more time on versus what it is that you originally built. As it stands, this automation, no matter how good it is, probably won't sell because it's not a full product. There is no UI, there is no onboarding, there is no delivery method. There's no way of even getting this to the client, to your customer. It's purely a backend with no face, and a lot of people don't find this usable. So what do? And the key insight here, and I want y'all to listen very closely, the key insight here is that regardless of whether you're technical or non-technical, you've built what is essentially a backend. And if you're a developer, then you understand what I'm saying. But an end-to-end workflow is a system that's bounded by inputs and outputs. It is a program. It is essentially a backend that exists and it's able to handle tasks. The key here is to not think of your end-to-end workflow as a workflow or some array of nodes. It's a full backend, it's a full system, it's a full program. It takes inputs and it gives you certain outputs. It's a working real logic system that runs exactly like a coded server would. Like if you actually went and coded it, it works exactly the same way. And that's the hardest part of building any product. That's the hardest part about building any app or any tech product. You've done the hardest part. The hardest part is building the thing that makes it run. This is the engine that runs what is technology and what is software. The only thing that you're missing is a clean user interface, a dashboard, a way for someone to use your automation without needing to talk to you. This is how users interact with software. This is how users interact with a product. Especially if you're non-technical, seeing a workflow like this on the left side looks like a foreign language. But what we do understand is we understand UI, we understand user interfaces, we understand a dashboard with buttons and search bars and different options that we can do and different actions that we can take. So your goal is to take this end-to-end workflow, which is essentially your backend, your program, your engine for your product, and putting on top of it and building on top of it a user interface or a front end for which the client, your customers can interact with the actual end-to-end workflow. And the best part about it, you don't have to build it from scratch. The same way you can use Claude or other AI to build end-to-end workflows, you can do the same thing for building user interfaces. So all you have to do is use an AI code generator or any type of no-code tool, whichever one is your favorite, and then you hook it up to an end-to-end flow using a webhook. So instead of it being invoked by a manual execution or some interaction in end-to-end, it's being executed via a request. A webhook is essentially taking in an API request, which allows you to do whatever it is you need to do and supply it whatever inputs it needs to give you the output. So now you've got a product. This is a full SaaS product. You've got an end workflow. You've got a clean, fully automated UI. And the best part about it is this isn't something that you sell one time. You can sell this repeatedly forever. So what you do is you take these two things and you package it up and sell it as a subscription model, a monthly subscription model. So here's the key difference between an agency model and a SaaS model. An agency model, you're gonna sell a service, you're gonna sell it one time. You're gonna sell it one time, you're gonna set it for a high ticket value. It could be $1,000, it could be $2,000. But a lot of these interactions are one-to-one. So you sell it one time, you get one payment. But for a $49 subscription, a $49 a month subscription, you sell it to 100 people and it continues to scale. You only have to build it once and then you can sell it to an infinite amount of people. This is a 1 to infinity ratio. And the other huge thing about the difference between an agency and a product and an actual software is that an agency is very active. You're constantly going to be cold calling. You're constantly going to be doing sales. You're constantly going to be handling outbound. Versus a subscription model is passive by nature. You sell once and you earn forever. It gives you recurring revenue on a monthly basis. Doing this instead of building an agency is what allows you to stop selling your time and instead start selling your systems. Build your product once and then just sell it forever. You'll earn from it. It'll be recurring. It's passive. And it's the easiest way to scale. If you like the video, give it a like and subscribe. I'm gonna do a full tutorial on how you can go from N8N to product in a future video, so stay tuned for that. And remember, N8N is the hardest part. You've done it. Now go out there and build real products for real people. And I'll see you in the next one.